This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Gamsberg. This map can be found over at modhoster.com, and let me read a brief bit of the description. Welcome to Gamsberg. This map is fictitious. The mods that are necessary for this map are fixed, meaning you do not have to download them. There is a predefined yard, H1. All objects on the farm, however, are sellable, and thus you can make your own yard. Mod author highly recommends PlaceAnywhere. Furthermore, there is an empty space, H2, where the second yard can be created. There are 30 fields from small to large, and several meadows marked W on the PDA. This map is also seasons prepared with a seasons mask. What that means is if you play this map with seasons, you'll need to make sure that your hay and straw bales are inside and under cover, or they may rot. Also, it will mean that if your windrows of hay or straw are outside, well, of course they'll be outside. Basically, if they get rained on, then they will also lose volume because they will rot. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in here. We're going to pick our new additional field info mod, animal pen extension, a couple more mods that we typically use. Take a look at things. Go ahead and pull up the log. Whoa, what is that? A couple warnings there. Let's scroll back up to the log and see what those said. Warning, VDI is an unknown brand using lizard instead. Okay, those are just warnings related to the Vertex design composite hulls that are embedded within the map. All right, and here we are at our career start point. Up here on a hill, basically at the near highest point on the map. The highest point is right over there. But at any rate, have a wonderful view of the starting farm and the rolling hills countryside below. Fairly beautiful map with respect to the sight lines and everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDA. Scroll out a little bit. Here you can see H1, which we talked about in the description, meaning your starting farm up here on the hill. This is where we are at. H2 is up here. This is the placeable area. You could buy and make use of a second farmyard. So that area is $257,000. And the area we start from beginning is $411,000. Also includes field 19 and meadow over here by field 19, and a big meadow down here by field or by H1. Let's take a look at some of the other viable areas. We've got the big area up here by field 1, $829,000. Got a big forest area, $542,000. Field 7 and a meadow, $540,000. So lots of land here, and it is pretty expensive, I have to say. So 20 and 21, $44,000 and $97,000 respectively. A lot of this area is pretty expensive. See, we have our standard crops here on the map. Let's go ahead and take a look here at our sell points. We have 3 main sell points, except most of our crops. In addition, we have several sell points for eggs and milk. Spinnery accepts our cotton and wool. Sawmill will accept our wood chips. We do have a barn that will accept silage, hay, straw, and grass. Event that you do not own the BGA. Let's take a look at our starting equipment. not a lot of starting equipment here on the map. All well maintained, low operating hours. None of it is leased. We do not have any animals from the start. And there are contracts here on the map. Let's take a look here and see. Field 8 is 10.97 hectares. Field 13 is 10.3 acres. 3, 4.72. Field 6 is 11. Take a look and see how big these fields are. Field 6, right here, 11, 8, 13, and 3. So field 3, right here, 8, and 13. So those are fairly well represented field sizes for kind of the medium of the road fields here on the map. Let's go ahead and kind of run down to the main farm here, and then we'll take a look at our starting equipment. All right, let's take a look at our starting fleet. Start out with 3 different tractors. We have the Fendt Favorite 515C, Fendt Vario 720, and the Steyr Profi CVT 4115. So our tractors range in horsepower from 145 to 200 horsepower. We have the John Deere T560 harvester, the 625X grain header, the AgriLiner TKD 302 trailer, small coon cultivator, Agrimoz Salvas 3800 seeder, the coon fertilized spreader, pneumatic star weeder. Don't really see a weeder very often in the starting equipment. The FZ30 front loader arms and bucket, header trailer, front weight, and then we have a cow pasture and a pig enclosure at the start, as well as a placeable grain silo and silo extension. Silage bunker. We do have a custom silo here that will store our root crops of sugar beets, potatoes, and wood chips. We have the Vertex Design sheds, a pair of easy sheds. Then we have some refillable stations, a seed station, lime station, herbicide station, liquid fertilizer and solid fertilizer station, farm barn, and the standard Euro farmhouse. Let's take a look at the placeables and see what we can buy as far as custom placeables. Nothing in the animal pens. We can buy the placeable seed, lime, herbicide, fertilizer, and liquid fertilizer station. Also have a placeable wooden fountain. Let's put one down there so we can look at it in a little bit. Have our custom root crop silo we can also put down, should we wish. We have the Vertex Design sheds that are built into the map, and then that is pretty much it. We're here to take a look here at our water fountain. Here we go. Of course, we put that down. It's not part of standard equipment, of course. So let's take a look here around the main farm. Here we have our double silage bunker, our Vertex Design big shed. It's going to have some of our equipment in it, no doubt. We have some more of our equipment under the easy shed with the lime and herbicide fill stations flanking that. Here we have the pig area, manure and slurry, straw. This is just the standard in-game pig area with a nice tree added there. Now, I did load up the animal pen extension mod. So since this is just an in-game standard animal area, you could also use the animal pen extension, should you so wish. We have our seed, fertilizer, and liquid fertilizer fill stations over here. We have our standard farm sim silo and extension. There is the out pipe on that. And then right beside that we have our root crop storage. This is what we're going to use to store our potatoes, sugar beets, and wood chips. So the dump station there, and then the fill trigger over here. Our harvester header and harvester trailer. Our harvester in there. This big old Easy Shed 3, kind of up here on this upper level. And then we have the standard in-game cow pen. Once again, we have the animal pen extension installed, so if we want to basically get that purchased, $18 a day, $0 for money, or for water, $4,300 to purchase. So yes, that is pretty much the main farm. Not a lot going on. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get set up for kind of an aerial tour and kind of just fly around the map, take a look at it from above, and then we will do our normal drive around from below. Alright, let's go ahead and take to the skies. Pull up the mini-map. Should be just about good. I think we'll kind of do a counterclockwise rotation. A couple forested areas here. Way down to a cell point. See several of the grass meadows here. These are fertilizable meadows, so we can fertilize those and get benefit with added output. Got our dock down here, which is also a sell point. Have the BGA, standard Farm Sim 19 Euro GA right there. This is an interesting deal. This is the animal dealer with a Euro shed there for the barn sell point. Let's take a look across the map. A few fields that we could merge together if we wanted to. Coming up here to the H2 placeable zone. Not a bad size placeable zone. It looks like it is possibly multi-leveled to a little bit. Lower level. Gonna have a little upper level here. Sawmill, chip and log sell point. Pretty extensive forest up here with several cutbacks on the road. Get up into the higher elevations. This road is pretty cool. Now look at this. This is, look at that. That is pretty neat. It is clearly a tree that's blown over. The roots have been uprooted. It's a pretty interesting implementation there. I have to say this whole forest looks pretty darn impressive the way it is set up and laid out. Multiple leveled waterfalls coming down here. Do really like the way this forest is looking. Let's just kind of fly through here. I like this clearing, grass area, the trees. Definitely the uprooted tree that has to be one of the most original implementations I've seen. I don't think I've seen anyone else do an uprooted tree like that. Here we've got another. We just have a fallen tree, not an uprooted tree, just a fallen tree there. Then here we start those cutbacks going down the mountain. Cut back. Stream kind of coming through there. Cut back. Getting down to the flat here. Pretty darn cool the way that we're getting up there to that upper level. Really like that implementation. Curious what you guys think of that. There's that big old field one up here. Kind of a big machine shed just over here, almost kind of just for this one big field. Fairly large areas around these fields too, where you could expand them, kind of maximize the usable terrain if you wanted to. I have to say, when I first looked at this map, I really wasn't expecting to be overly impressed with it, but I am very happily mistaken. Really like the way this is kind of laid out. Have an upper level there, and it's kind of a really hilly, mountainy area. And as we get down here, it's more refined, a bit flatter, opens up a whole lot more, but we still have areas like this with a fairly dense forest, road area, some clearings with what obviously looks like some newer growth, some older growth, some dead growth in there. Right, where's the shop at? The shop's over here, so let's go ahead and settle down at the shop so that we can get our Mahindra and continue on with the ground floor. This map's been out for a little while. We're up to version 1.3 of the map. How or why I've managed to avoid it to this point, not really sure, but glad we're taking a look at it today. Definitely, kind of gets the honor of being the very first season's. Yeah, I guess I should say the very first fully seasons prepared new map video that I have done. There's been several maps that I have done videos on. Have come out with seasons updates. Just haven't necessarily covered those in any real great detail on the channel, but it's just because I typically don't go back and take a look at a map a second time unless there is a major change on it. So here we are at the shop. We've got our customize, repair, and sell trigger here on the side of the building. A little bit of lunch, outside lunch area for our shop employees. That's pretty cool with the picnic table over there. I like how the new equipment spawns in here under roof. It's nice. Looks like this area also has lights that come on at night. That'll look pretty good. Go ahead and pull up the mini map again. So here we have our barn, our hay, straw, and grass sell point here on the right. Then we have our animal dealer trigger, which actually appears to be here. Yep. There's the animal dealer, and the trigger back here is for our silage, hay, straw, and grass sales. Across the street we have the spinnery for our wool and cotton sales. Then across the street from that we have the BGA. Like lots of towns, the town area is fairly condensed and tight. It's really condensed. Snack machine here, pretty cool details. So we've got our digester here, we've got our two big bunkers, and our digestate trigger. We have more than one way out of here. Let's head on down here to the dock. So this whole area down here, Field 30, really be expanded down here. We have our sell point. This is pretty much an edit of Felsburn. Here we have a log sell point down here at the dock. Pretty darn nice edit too, if I say so. Come on over here and check out the restaurant. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. You get a little bit of a first-person perspective. Driving the roads. Looking at the rolling hills. Forests. Cool little pull off here at the base of this this kind of cliff. We've got the restaurant up there. Idyllic scenery there. Pretty cool. Turn on up here the lane. Up here to the restaurant. Oh, nice cut here. Restaurant sell point right here. I'm sure the restaurant is going to be accepting our eggs and milk. Oh, there's the restaurant. Eggs and milk only. See if we can't take a little quick drive through the forest here. keep a little eye on my OBS frames. Prevent the start to chunk out. It's pretty good so far. So I really like the map author's implementation here of the forest floor with the vegetation and the leaf texture down there on the ground. There's occasional clearings of foliage and stuff. We've got these kind of large rocks, larger bushes through here. Very nice area indeed. Be interested to know what you guys think of this. Come out of the woods into the sunshine. You almost feel like you need to squint. Let's check this one sell point out over here by the shop. Then we will continue on our way. Here we have the Agri sell point. Field 24 there. The fields look flat, but they're not. They are clearly have rolling hills, rolling terrain on them. Really nice sized grass meadows also all over the map. You could either just plow up and plant your own crop in, stack grass for whatever purposes. Really like the hillside there, the grassy hillside. Now one detriment is that fence that you see running across there. Y'all can see that fence. The fences don't seem to have collisions on them. Now, fences really aren't around fields, per se. It's doubtful that you'd really be running into the fences on any regular basis. But I did notice when I was looking around the first time on the map that I was able to basically just walk through those fences. Here we are at the main farm. What we'll do is we'll take this road down to the traffic circle and check out some more of the sell points with the southern part of the map. Pretty cool area. Really liking this. Retaining wall on there, that's pretty cool. Just kind of guessing if I have to go up here to get up to the Dorfladen sell point. Golden animal statues. The Dorfladen sell point. They're probably also going to be accepting our eggs and milk. Eggs and milk. So like I said, there's lots of egg and milk sell points compared to the other sell points. Kind of like that these egg sell points and milk sell points are, they look like businesses. They don't look like, huge industry. Grain mill. I think what we'll do is come over here, go in first person, in the track, in the Mahindra. Take this road, and we're going to go up into the mountains, kind of snake our way around the mountain over to the sawmill. Then we'll make our way over to H2. That's where we will finish the video. Let's go up the hill here, double back. Lots of forest, lots of trees to clear out here for sure. Let's take a look down over the countryside. That's where we started our journey. Forest down there. 3 left. 2 off to our right. A couple like abandoned barn buildings. You can imagine that there was maybe at one point an old small farm there. Do we need to? No, we don't need to take that. And it leads up to a house up there on the hill. Log cabin. Oh, here's another tree. It's blown over. Can we get under it? Oh, nice. Nice. Love that detail. That is really, really slick. I wonder if that was to be like a rock slide. Here we are. This is up here by the big field. Field 1. Oh, we got a bee house. Check that out. Big meadow there off to the right. Trees off to our left. We are at that waterfall with the tree that's down over the line, down over the river. Kind of flew this road. So let's drive it now and just get a sense for the fall. The elevation changes. Hillside there. Imagine coming down this with a log truck. Oh, no, I mean, we're not, this isn't the smoothest road. Way up there, that's where the road was. And we've cut back. Ready to cut back again. We continue to come down that fairly steep grade. There's the sawmill. Not going to be able to get there directly. We're going to have to make another cut back. Down along the flat here. Meet up with the road. Bend your suspension right there if you hit it too hard. There we are. Made our way down the hill. Sawmill. Sawmill, we've got our wood chip sub point right here in front. This basically looks like the sawmill from Felsburn too. With a log sub point, wood chip sub point over here. Zoomed out. And then here we are coming up to H2. So guys, there you go. That is Gamsberg. Let me know in the comments, what do you all think of this map? What do you think of that hillside, mountainy road, cutbacks? And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.